they've already attacked the supply depot, going to take down, yes, research lab is gone, and Comsat down. He's killed one of the Dark Templars. The other one's removing the, took down that supply depot, and he's getting out of there, it looks like. But now he's going back in. Looks like he's gonna go try and hit those Hellions again. Or no, he's going for workers. He's going to hit all those workers. Let's take a look at the health bars. It's a little cluttered in there right now, so I'll remove those. But it looks like he's dead now. No success with that. I think he took down one worker. Nexus going down at those high yields now for Mist, so that will be very beneficial for Mist. And DaZe's natural expansion just now going up. So it looks like Mist is going to take an early economic advantage. And he's building a orbital command on top of that, identical to his first one, which is the equivalent of the Comsat. 2 more Dark Templars now for Mist heading to DaZe's base. DaZe with minimal defenses and no means of detection except for those orbital commands. He's going to be able to run right in here. Running right in. Nothing to defend those troops. One worker going down. He's sending one up before the other one is detected, making it look like there's just one, and sneaking the other one up into his main. First one is destroyed, and DaZe has no idea this one's up here. Alright, he just walked past the missile turret. Missile turret detecting him. So those troops should be heading up there. Yeah, they're heading up there. But it looks like he's going to be able to take out some SCVs before they can get there to help. Helpless SCVs being destroyed, and coming in and taking out... looks like he's going to take out 2 Hellions before he goes down. So let's take a look at units lost. You now see how many units lost and the resources, and it looks like blue has 225 more resources lost out of those, so looks like Mist is coming out ahead. Mist now with his robotics facility producing some of these observers, and it looks like he's going to bring in Templar archives to try and get some high Templars onto the battlefield. Turrets going down now, and turrets going down to his high yield mineral base. And he's sending in an observer now. Marauders walking around here. Looks like there's a Hellion force attacking Mist space now. Looks like DaZe is going to pull back these Hellions, and this observer is going to head to this watchtower, see if he can get a better view, or this stalker rather. And he's got a SCV, DaZe does. SCV sitting there at that tower, looking for an advanced view. Also, he has a watchtower now, a Terran sensor tower, where it will show him where units are inside that circle there. Looks like a small battle going down now. That Stalker's going to get eaten alive by those Hellions. Stalker getting one shot off and dying. So Hellions outside of Mist space now. Let's take a look at production. Looks like he's going for Psystorm and Blink. Both of those can be very useful. Blink allows these guys to do small teleports. Attacking the turret now. Also attacking Stalkers. Stalkers retreating back into the base. Kind of just standing there attacking these. He's got his Marauders in back. This is a very deadly combination. Marauders firing those very heavy missiles. Looks like he might have a chance to take out this natural expansion. Getting in there, killing tons of probes. And he's also taking down that cannon defense system. And a lot going on right now. Looks like he's just getting in more gates, but it looks like the production is going to be able to keep up with this and get enough units out to save this base. Stalker's on the ramp now trying to shoot down to attack DaZe's force to keep it from getting into his base. And it looks like DaZe is going to be able to get right past those. And he's staying down there for now, attacking production. It looks like trying to take out more probes. Stalker microing back up the hill to meet another one, taking out more Hellions. Micro game is very good right now for Mist. DaZe is losing this micro battle. DaZe looks like he's going to have to pull out with very little gain so far, and these Stalkers are going to be able to overwhelm this force team. But more reinforcements, more Hellions coming over to supplement this attack. And for Stalkers now, looks like DaZe's forces are just trying to hold out against Mist's forces. Mist now blinking up to his hill again, and DaZe sending some Hellions up to chase those Stalkers, while the rest of his force remains down there attacking the Nexus and production. That Nexus is almost dead. He should have stayed on the Nexus. Moving out now in Immortal. Immortals are very strong units. Now a lot coming out of these gateways. Production is almost matching the rate that DaZe can get his troops up here. He's not able to attack any buildings yet up here because of the rate of production that these units are coming out at to defend the space. More units heading over now to help him, but with these high yield minerals, if Mist can hold on to this, if he can protect this base for a little bit longer now, it looks like DaZe will lose this game based on sheer economics. And these Marauders moving around now, these units are not very good at defense, and when being attacked by these probes, these Marauders are going to go down. More Hellions in now, taking out a few more of these units. So it looks like those Marauders are all killed now, and just polishing off those last few Hellions. Let's take a look at units lost, and DaZe has pulled out for most units lost resources. He's actually inflicted some good damage on Mist. So Mist now with the most units lost, with 60 units and 3,857 resources lost, compared to just 40 units lost by DaZe. DaZe now with the starport, and it looks like he's building more factories with reactors so that he can help win this macro game and produce a lot more units. With those reactors, that's equivalent to 4 factories, because this adds a second production queue. And that sensor tower there for early warning also. And it looks like Mist now completely established, good saturation on those high yield minerals, and resetting up his secondary, which DaZe, if he would have stayed down here, he could have taken out the secondary and done a lot more damage than originally he did to the macro game of Mist. So Hellions going out to attack that top left, or no, it looks like they're going to regroup a little bit. They may be going to attack that high yield mineral base guarded by 3 cannons, soon to be 4, using that Zelnaga watchtower to get advanced view. Now moving up the hill, attacking these. He's got different units attacking different buildings, which may not be beneficial. Okay, 1 tower going down, only 2 towers left to defend. Mist producing 2 more photon towers, and units including 2 immortals coming out now to defend.